calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
Welcome everybody. Anthony here with the Bulbaritos, bringing you a brand new live stream. And today, Burrito Gang, I'm excited to be watch partying another war stage with y'all. We are going to be watch partying server 9 versus server 18. So hopefully y'all are enjoying all the war content throughout the weekend. So thank you again for all the love and support y'all been showing the channel. Do me a huge favor. If you're enjoying the AOEM content, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. That is how we are actively tracking what content y'all want to see more of. So if you want to see more AOEM content, that's all you got to do. So I'm excited. Today we got 2 powerhouse servers going at it. And yeah, it should be a doozy. It should be a lot of fun. So hopefully y'all buckle up, have some fun. I'm going to fire some music on real quick and then we will get it rolling, baby. All right, give me 1 second. Let me see. Let's do boom. Let's get a little bit of that. All right. We got that rolling. All right, let me flip over. There it is. All right. I think we are going to be heading over. I think 9 is invading 18, but let's see. I honestly could just move over. I think we're invading over here, so bro, I don't care. Hold on. I think we'll migrate over here so we can get rid of the fog, I think. Okay. Wait 1 second. We'll migrate to one of these zones, just bubble up real quick. Actually, I might bubble up before. That way we don't get ported out on accident. Give me 1 second. That way we don't get ported out on accident, you know? Alright, let me... Citadel. Alright. Now, since we are invading, let's go to 18. We'll park our happy tushes over here. Since we can't go to Kingsland yet. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. As long as we're in here, we'll get rid of the fog. Oh, I don't have it, do I? Jesus Christ. Should have enough now. Storm. Alright, we should be good now. Hold on a second. Alright, there we go. Alright. Let's see what's going on. Let's zoom out, see if we can find what fighting's going on right now. We are 4 minutes. Actually, no. We're quite a bit off. Let's see if we can find some stuff going on. Alright, hold on. Let me close that. The other thing is they might honestly be... Let me check this real quick. See if we can find some stuff, boys. I think 18 is doing more of the invading, so it'll be interesting. That's what it looks like to me. 999. So it looks like 18 might have already come over here. Being honest. Interesting. Okay. Do we want to stay here or do we want to move over? I think we may move over. If that's where, let me see where they're at. Is this Kingsland? This is. Okay. So let's move back. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if... Take me into the shadow room? There you go. I don't know if I can actually go back. Let's see. Alright, let me see. 18, 1.6. So 9 is up by about 10 bill. Dang. Oh, because this is all territory, isn't it? Let's see. That's all. Okay, so let's see. Can we get in here? I cannot. Blows. That's fine. We'll just leave it here. They're gonna have to invade anyways here in a little bit, so we'll just leave it. I just hate the fog, but it is what it is. This is saying TR territory, but I don't think it is.
Mami, yo te quiero aquí, nada fancy, just working for a G. Me dice que you tiki tiki tick, girl, date media vuelta, let's see. Rebota con el 1, 2, 3. Dime cuánto me deseas.
Yeah, it's not letting me relocate. Relocate back. Let me see if I can. I don't think I have TPs in here either. Oh, I do. Oh, bro, it just sent me in the same fucking kingdom. Just sent me in the same fucking kingdom. That's fine. We're just gonna steer it off. I don't even care. I don't even care, to be honest. It's fine. I know they're up here for right now. We'll just have a little fog, and then we'll be ready for 18.
Mami, yo te quiero aquí, nada fancy, just working for a G. Me dice que you tiki tiki tick, girl, date media vuelta, let's see. Rebota con el 1, 2, 3. Dime cuánto me deseas, te quiero acariciar, acariciar. Dime cuánto me anhelas.
It's kind of mad annoying, but it is what it is. Oof. So I TP'd into the, so they invaded the invaders, and I had already TP'd to 18, so I don't know how you go back with no territory. That's my problem, Purple. Does that make sense? So I was in 9, which is what I'm showing right now, but I went to 18 because I assumed that they were going to invade, but the people on defense invaded instead, and so now I'm in 18 and I'm trying to get back to 9, but I have no territory, so it's a problem. Does that make sense? And because I'm on an account that doesn't have territory, I don't know if I can. Does that make sense? I'm trying to look to see if there's... I'm in an alliance, that's the thing. I can try to join a different one. Actually, no, because I'm on R5 in this one now. Let's see. I did that so that I could do the yellow and shit on it. Let me see. So what I'm trying to do is, where was I at before? I think it was over here, fam. You just TP back to Alliance line? Yeah, I don't have any. I just set this up today. I didn't have Alliance territory. Hold on. Yeah, see all this. I don't think it's gonna give me. I think it's gonna black everything out. Yeah. I wish they would just add a feature just to click on it to go back home, but you can't. Much luck. So I'm in 18 right now, and I need to go back to 9. So I can't go to this and TP back. Right, Imperial City. I don't think so. I don't think there's a way of going back. Oh, mad annoying. This is 9 or 18. I think this is... So if I do that, purple, we won't be able to see the yellow versus the black. Does that make sense? That's the reason why we set it up. I guess technically I could just reset it up. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, that's the main reason why. Could just disband it, but if I disband, I think I'll get hit in a cooldown. Oh. I think I'm gonna get hit with a cooldown. That's fine, let's do it. Yeah, I was hit with a... And cross-server scenarios? Jesus Christ, never mind. That's fine, fam. We're just gonna stick with it right now. We'll be ready for when the IC fires up. I'm not really worried about it now at this point. I'm not worried about it at this point. Where were we at? We're over here, right? That marker is mad annoying, though. That's what I wanted to see. It's only 30 minutes. Yeah, I ain't worried about it. I think it's maybe an hour, though. But it is what it is. Ash is pretty strong, I'm not gonna lie. How have you been, big dog? Gotta go. Look, Ash. Yeah, Ash is just farming them right now, boy. Boy, let me tell you. You can zoom in on the map and hold down back to your server. No, I can't. I literally just did that. Well, so I got hit with the other. Oh my God, 700K. I got hit with the notification that cross server scenarios is different too. So it's like, it is what it is. The Ash is still alive, boy. Boy. Where's Ash at? $200? 132. Ooh, daddy. Shit. Shit. That's fine. Now we know better for next time. I don't want to waste too many coins, especially on accounts that I'm not going to even be using. We'll be ready. It looks like they're going to have some good fights this one, though. Hold on, let me check this real quick. Ash is just in here in the thickness, boy. Just out here in the sticks. Look at this guy. He's like, hello guys, hold my beer. An absolute unit. What an absolute unit. Scatter, everybody! Run for your lives! Malbec, good to see you, big homie. Dude, we're watching this absolute unit just run everywhere, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ash is reminding me a lot of John. Was it John? The one from 73 that we were watching and that against, I think it was 73. Dude was an absolute wall, bro. People weren't getting out. Dude, he's in these bushes, bro. Oh no. Run, Forrest, run! Run for your life! Oh, bro, he just love tapped him. Shit. Run! Dude, in full retreat. Homie's in full retreat. Move your shit. Oh, dude, that's so funny. Oh, no, he got him. Ah, no. Oh, shit. Look at the pop. Oh, my God. They need to make 100 bill points in War Stage to win Stellar. Gonna be wild. Dude, look at this guy. This guy's just chasing people down. Okay, him versus DJ. This is a pretty good fight right here. This is a pretty good fight with him. DJ, Ash, Megalodon. So I think Ash is gonna go down on this one because Megalodon and DJ are both very, very strong. There are three really good, like really solid. I also don't know of the big players that came into 9, but I know Megalodon, DJ, and Storm are probably the three that I know of for sure, but I don't know about the new ones that came in for migration. I think that's where it's going to get interesting when we do the IC fights, is seeing how they handle Ash, because Ash is by far, I think they're big boy in 18. So to see if they do kind of what other teams do, where they kind of single out the big boy before, like in the middle, that way they don't have the opportunity to kind of wreak havoc. So it'll be kind of interesting to see what they do. All right, looks like 18's over here. Dude, this lag is whack. I was watching Sneakies earlier, and Blue Shit Stacks was just absolutely shit in the bed. It was pretty gross. It crashed on him like 5 times. Dude, how is it struggling right now? There's like 6 marches on the field. Legit. And then we'll figure it out. We're already in 18. I thought that they were invading on 18, but they're not. So we were already in 9. So for the future, we'll figure it out. I think I used my, because I don't have territory in 9, I can't come back until it forces me to come back. But it is what it is. Mistakes have been made, but we'll be ready for Icy, which isn't, maybe in like 30 minutes, we'll start moving over there. So it'll be okay. And then we'll have all of its glory live. Not gonna lie. How what are y'all's thoughts on the new banner? Y'all like it? Don't like it? What do y'all think? What are y'all thinking? Dude, Ash is just out here just clapping cheeks. Okay, so Ali, Storm, DJ. Look at 9s. Legion's Glory. Megalodon's in the 90s, I know that. And I know he fights a shit ton, so I haven't seen these other guys though. They might be elsewhere though. Dun, dun. Bam, bam. Sorry about this, fam. But for the IC, we'll be already in 18, so we'll be ready to roll. I didn't expect 18 to invade. Hi, baby. I didn't expect 18 to invade 9. I thought 9 would invade 18, but it is what it is. AJ, good to see you, bud. Who's stronger, 9 or 18? 9 is. But 18 isn't very far behind. But 18 isn't very far behind. But the guy in 18, Ash, is very strong. He built his marches right. Like he's no slouch for 200. He's not a dumb 200. You know what I mean? He's like a really well powered machine. They're dating our boy Dayton. The mod for the official Discord. Let's go. He's a thirst trap, but it's all right. We'll let him slide because we like him. Just kidding. He's not a thirst trap. He's just thirsty. No, he's not thirsty. Just kidding. LD player might be smoother. BlueStacks gets worse. Yeah, if I have to, then I'll switch to the iPad and I'll have 0 problems. If whales want to spend for it, yeah. I think they need to raise the kill notification for the banner. So I've seen it purple go up to 800 so far. It continuously climbs. I saw Ash get up to 800k. I don't know if how much higher it goes or if it goes past that or what. But I saw 800k so far from Ash. Just in these little scrums. Takes up too much room. I totally agree. That's kind of my thought, right? Even if they're cool, I feel like this could block out, like, if you get multiple in there, it could block out like 20 marches on the field. So I don't know how you're going to target people. Could get kind of wild. Oh man. Dayton just like that gets absolute shadow realmed. Whew. They're on the camp next to it. Okay, give me 1 second. C240. So Ash should be climbing up. There's 400. Here you go. You can see he's gonna be climbing pretty soon. There's 500. He's just gonna farm them wild out here. Let's see how high it gets. Did he die? He might have died at 500 maybe. He got up to 800k. It was the highest I've seen so far. Oh, Storm came over. Let's go. $16.04. I think we're gonna stay here because this is where Storm and Ash and all the guys are at. So I think we'll stay here and watch these. There's Fat from the Discord as well. If you know who he is, you know who he is. Sir Faps is right there. 40 is strongest server, not by a landslide, my friend. But that most people, when I say that, think that it's an attack on 40. It's not. It's just go do the stats. You know what I mean? If you look at the stats and calculate stuff, they're not. I think that's what a lot of people just want to say it, and that's okay, right? Like, but I'm just going based on data that's collected. You know what I mean? I don't have any bias towards any kingdom. If I was gonna say who's the strongest, I'd just be yelling from the rooftops 42, 42, but it's not, right? I'm just going based on data. Based on data, 40 is one of the weakest out of the bunch, power-wise. Power-wise. I'm just talking purely power stats. If you go and calculate the top 3 alliances compared to other top 3 alliances, they aren't. So I can't do much more about that. You know what I mean? I think people take it as like an attack. I'm just using my calculator. That's it. How much do I think Satesi spent so far? I would say probably over at least $500,000. If I had to take a stab, and that's being generous. Like generous is in guessing low, like lowballing it. If I had to take a stab, I'll be honest with you. I think Karate might have spent just as much as Satesi. The difference is Karate, I think, is spent on like 5 counts, 6 accounts, something like that. That's the difference, right? If he put all that into one account, he probably would be pretty damn close, to be honest with you. In my opinion, I don't know. You know, I don't do all their finances and stuff, so I'm not 100% sure, but I know that he has a bunch that are over 100. So yeah, there it goes. All right, give me 1 second, chat. Oh, there it is. If we have issues with shit stacks, then I'll switch over to the iPad and then we'll be clean. I really am disliking. I just love the full screen. I feel like it gives y'all more. You saw it at 1K yesterday? I haven't seen it. I think the highest we've seen is 800 today, but 1K, nice. I wonder if it caps out. Can you imagine if it aired out like the old kill event back in the day? It just aired out at like 9999999. Dude, I'd be crying. I remember when 42 broke the event. It was pretty fucking legendary. I'm not gonna lie. I laughed. I laughed tears of joy. It was pretty fucking funny. The biggest major event that got released at the time, and then y'all broke it. This is why we can't have nice things. They move there now. Stay there. All right, sounds good. I appreciate it, Malbec. Satesi slaughtered 25. It's okay. You want to know the funny part? The funny part, that wasn't even Satesi's highest score in MEE, but I guarantee you people are going to say it's her current highest score in MEE, and it's not. That's the funny part. Dude, I always love this music. It makes me want to dance. You know what I'm saying? She scored 19, I think she was at 19 billion. When she was against 20, she had 13 billion in prep alone. But most people don't remember all that, and that's okay. Like at the end of the day, you know, most people like won't know the history of everything, and that's okay as well, right? I don't expect everybody to know all that. But when I notify people and educate people, they're like, "Oh man, he's a shit talker." It's like, nah, fam. Nah, fam, it ain't like that. It ain't like that. She was at 19. I can go back if I need to. As a whole, small butt. We can check it out too if we want to. Flip real quick and check it. I'm down. It's the training troop stage. Yeah, of course, of course. I'm just saying, I know a lot of people are like nutting butt right now about her score, but that's not even her highest score as well. Is all I was referring to. Even after all that zeroing, that is still not her highest score. And that the score that I was telling you about was before 140 was even a thing. That was before 140. That was when she was running 120 marches. Let me see. Hey, Boba. Just took IC yesterday and server 226. Do you know how long until KVK in general after IC? So I'm not sure on timelines for 226. I believe the super core image may have broken it down all the kingdoms, but I'm not 1,000% sure, bud. I don't have super core, but I don't know what the cap was on the super core. They did break out like when the new heroes are coming for certain what specific servers, and then when KVK is coming for those specific servers recently, but I don't know specifically on 226. Oh, you're talking, okay, sorry, I'm thinking that sorry, you just took IC. Usually, I'll tell you, it's usually like, I think they said at minimum 40 days after you take IC. So probably about a little over a month after IC. And then y'all will start in the rotation. Yeah, it was like a month for us. So usually it's about 40 days-ish. And then y'all will get your first Midas Empire pop. So just get your stuff ready, get all your ducks in a row. Because then from then on, once it starts up, it's every other week. All like clockwork. Blaine's playing around 100K, and it's not even close to 200 million power. Isn't he? He's not? I would tell you this. I also think it depends on what you're spending your money on, right? I think it also depends on what you're spending your money on, Ali. Because I can tell you, somebody in official Discord released like what the 100 mil players were, what the 100 mil player list was, right? Or as best as they could. And then I had players that were coming telling me that like a bunch of those weren't even VIP 14s and they were 100 mil, right? So that should tell you like they're probably not investing in gear and you know, they're investing in troops more than all that kind of stuff. So it just depends, right? Everybody plays a little different, right? Like I saw, what was it? The screenshot for Rajib. He's 38 million, 37 million, and has 3 out of the 4 unlocked at T7. And I only have 1 and I'm at 34. So I think it's all a little different. Depends on how you're building your account. I would say it all depends on how you want to play. You know what I mean? I know there's people that will say like till they're blue in the face that they would go 1 March to the day they die, and that's okay, right? Some people enjoy that and vibe with that and enjoy, you know, the one dude 10 cups kind of deal, or you know 10 dudes 1 cup kind of deal. I'm not one of those guys, you know what I mean? I've always come from a background of like Rise of Kingdoms where it's like everybody send what you got and go have some fun. And that's just the way I've played these games, right? I'm not the guy who's gonna max out and will everything, but I'm also not the guy who wants to send 1 troop and cheeseburger. I'm just not, right? And some people can, appreciate that and some don't, and that's okay. Like, there's no hate, there's no love, no love lost or anything like that. It's just different play styles. I think there's certain situations where owning the field with more marches is beneficial than having one really, really good. Because I would say this, right? I would tell you this. If I know for a fact that your kingdom likes to run nothing but Lubus as their one march, then I'll run a ton of pike, and that one march may do some damage, but your march is gonna take forever to come back. And us having all of those other marches that maybe aren't doing shit that are still out there is gonna be what's the difference, not the one strong march. And there's strategies around one march people too, right? I'm not telling you I'm gonna go and 1v1 whoever, but there you can strategize for that as well. I've never met a kingdom that only sends one march out. There's in a one alliance kingdom that is winning MEEs against quality opponents. Just a personal like visual that I've seen, and maybe there are, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's the same way I feel about one alliance kingdoms, right? I don't care if they're 9 billion power in a one alliance. If you put them up against 3 alliances that are 5 billion, 6 billion, that 9 billion is gonna lose. I don't think we're at the meta yet where we would be able to do that. I think if that one alliance was filled with nothing but 140 players, then we'd have a topic of conversation, right? But the likelihood of that happening right now is very low. I think if you had a full alliance at 9-10 billion with nothing but 140 players against 3 alliances with 5 billion at 120, I think then you start having conversations about can you do that kind of stuff. I think that's where it becomes like the breaking point where when you start getting 140s, but I don't see a lot of people getting 140s right now. I think it's few and far between. And like I said, this is just my opinion. If y'all have different opinions, put them in the chat. I always love chatting with y'all. It makes it a lot more entertaining when I can chat with y'all about topics. Nobody's wrong. Nobody's like, it is what it is. Evening, Steve. How's it going, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. 123. They could possibly get Golden Expedition first. That would be kind of nutty, to be honest with you. I don't know how that's gonna line up. To be honest with you, I'll be interested. Like, we don't know everything for the younger kingdoms, because I can tell you right now that they still have people on opposite schedules and different rule sets for migrations, and so like we don't even know what group everyone falls in, right? Most people don't know that. There was a difference. If you were in server 120, right, you had the traditional migration rules that we had, right? In 42 and 20 and 19, you know, all these guys, if you were 120, you had the same rules. But if you were in 126, you had completely different rules. They weren't the same. Their cap for migration was set, the maximum limit was set at 45 million. So, like I said, these are all little nuances that, like, once I see them, I give them out to y'all. But everybody's different. So, like, those same kingdoms that are getting the heroes earlier than the young kingdoms are in that group that had that weird migration rules. I don't know why it's that way, but that's the way they have it set up. I'm still far from the new research. Take your time, Ollie. I would say this. I know a lot of people is like go, but at a certain point, like, you can't go very, there's nowhere else to go. You gotta. That's why it's end game content. You know what I mean? At some point, you'll hit a wall and it becomes end game content where then you have to grind and get your speed ups, or it's gonna do that. It's expensive. 100% agree with you. I understand that for sure. You and Sig doing the same MEE? We are doing the same MEE. I think Sneaky is doing 10 versus 24, 26, something like that. I can't build accounts in any other kingdom, and this was one of the main, the good ones that I thought of. 26, okay. This was one of the ones that I have one of my 10 accounts in, and I knew it would be good, so that was the main reason I did it. I would have done 25 versus 40, but I didn't know what time they were going and wasn't told, so it is what it is. I did 42s. I did our 42 yesterday and literally fell asleep right after, and I didn't check and do all that kind of stuff. I pieced out, was like, yeet, and hit the pillow, and I was out. Does Mephisto still play? He does, but from what I know, right? I wasn't in his alliance, but I know that he showed up for IC fights. I don't know. I can't speak to the other stuff, but I know that I saw him in IC fights. Is Hannibal, chat, for y'all big players that are out there, do y'all think Hannibal is gonna make a return? Because I saw some super tanky Hannibals yesterday. It was pretty nutty. But then when normal players send out Hannibal, he gets absolutely the Jesus knocked out of him. But I'm seeing some mega Kragans and whales starting to run Hannibal, and it's like, just a beefy boy. Beefy boy. Just watching 25 get zeroed. Oh yeah, brother. That one should already be over though, shouldn't it? I think that one's over. All right, we got about 24 minutes, then the IC will go back over, and then that should be, we shouldn't have all this junk on the screen anymore. Thank goodness. All right, let's see him. Let Ash cook. Let Ash cook. Come on. 600. Ooh, daddy. Oh no, they zeroed in on his Lubu. 7. $1 million. Come on, keep going. Keep going. Go. Higher. Bro, what if it pops? What do you think it pops at? 1.5 if it pops again? I think the March got killed. Yeah, it did. Boo. Oh no, that's a different guy. I think it got killed at 1 million. Whew. That looked nice. You know what would be cool if they added to the animation? You ready for it? I would like to see if the banner would grow slightly as the animation pops. Instead of it just being the number, you know how when you like score and you score and you score, how the numbers will get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it just goes? I wish they would do that. It would just continuously grow, and then when it dies off, it just condenses down and pops down. I feel like that would be pretty dope. Now, would it be sick on the screen? Probably, right? It would be annoying as shit, but I feel like it would just look cool as shit. At least gives it something else. It was at 11 UTC. Yeah, RPS, but I was looking for something to stream at 11 UTC. That's what I was saying. I didn't stream at 11 because I didn't have anything. I wasn't notified of anything. Nah, dude, just spent a ton on gear and tech. Hell yeah. RPS, all people want to see is people getting zeroed. That's pure entertainment right there. Should have just been the text and Lubu's face and a banner. I agree. I think it's a little too big for the screen. But at this point, you know, the clowns are driving the clown car. You might as well just... This poor guy is gonna get his ass farmed out here. Run away, homie. Where are you coming? No. Juicy booty right here. $13 was at 11, kind of boring. 12, 17 might have been interesting. So here's my problem, chat. As much as I want to stream all these kingdoms, unless we as a community can figure out a good way for me to do that, I'm only limited by 10 accounts that I already have built minis for because of what the devs did on limitations. What do I mean by that? If I tried to go create a new account, new mini account, and say 40, I know a lot of people are like, why don't you stream 40? It's because I can't build an account. I've tried. I tried when it was 18 versus 40, and when I was doing it, I kept getting the error that I have too many blah blah blah, and so it wouldn't let me build the account. I know a lot of people think I hate on 40, but it's because I can't build an account in 40. If we can figure a workaround, then hey, I'm game, right? But as in this account, I can't build any more minis. That's why I keep telling the devs. That's why I keep telling the devs to add in a third coordinate right here that is specifically for kingdoms, and then we can all just spectate. You know what I mean? Yeah, BlueStacks just run another account with an email. Dude, I guess I could. I just don't like, I really hate BlueStacks. I really like. Sneaky and I are both on the same page. I guess we could. I'm trying to think. Okay, so if I have multiple emails, then how do I... We can talk about that offline. How would I switch between the emails on BlueStacks? If y'all know, just DM me. I don't know all the logistics behind it. Am I running the correct settings on BlueStacks? If they're correct ones, let me know. I'm just running the optimal ones. If there are certain ones, let me know. The majority of the settings I'm running, I would run for a normal PC game, which is usually maxed everything because this PC should easily handle max. It's honestly the game optimization, not my PC. It could also be the settings too, but right now I'm utilizing so because of the way BlueStacks works, even though I have it set to use my graphics card, it's still using my CPU. It's one of those finicky shits that it just never... But we can go over that after stream. I'm not worried. Hold on. Do I think there will be any more hero resets? I've only had one so far. So then you'll get a second one. Is it Xenon? Xenon? Hopefully I didn't butcher the shit out of that name. We've officially had two in the older servers. So you'll get another one. But it won't be for a hot second. Tactically, we have two hero resets. Yeah, we've had two. If I had to take a stab at it, I think hero resets will run roughly like every maybe 6 to 8 months we'll get one. 6 is being really generous. I think it'll be closer to 8, if I'm being honest. Steve, they're on a newer one. I think it was like 226 or something. I will say this though. They have the newer servers on a far more accelerated. I felt like they were far more accelerated than we were when we first launched the game. I watched Sneaky streaming 206, 207 this morning. Homies already had Lubus. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what? Huh? It was wild. I was like, how old are these servers? I was like, I could have sworn we were like 6 months old before we even got Lubu. Or was it like 4 or 5? I don't even remember. You're very welcome, bud. They definitely are, right? RPS? Because I kept looking, I was like, do I remember? I'm trying to remember on our first MEE. Were we running with Lubus? I don't remember that. Do y'all remember? It feels so far ago, so long ago. Long ago. I don't remember if we were running with Lubus in the first MEE. So, Zenin, make sure you get Lubu. Lubu is by far, yeah, he's, if you're saving up for a hero, that's the one. For a hot second, he is him for a very long hot second. Yeah, he's an absolute must get. Like, if you spend that you know, that is what you're gonna spend. 100%. My biggest mistake that I made was not going a little bit harder on Attila. That's by far one of my only regrets. Dude, Ash is looking absolutely beastly right now. I don't remember if we ran Lubu. Yeah, I can't remember, to be honest, AJ. I didn't stream our first one. You know who would know? Our first MEE was, I think Sig streamed that one. That was 20 versus 5, I think. I'll have to go look at it again. I didn't stream our first one. Every other one after that I've streamed. Oh, minus my vacation. So I think there's like 2 that I didn't do. I was in New Orleans, so I was like, yeah, I'm not streaming here, fam. I'm gonna be chocolate wasted. $13 minutes, fam. 13 minutes so we start moving to the IC. All right, we'll come back to this. Let me look at the score. I have to go back to my city to look at the damn score. All right, here's what we're looking at. Look at some rankings. 1.6 Storm with 9. Nice. Ali was one of the, that was the new highest power whale in 9. All right, let's look at some Alliance. If y'all didn't see 24 score, it was pretty nutty. Against 11, I think their Alliance ended up with like 70. Y'all want to see it? Here, let's check it out real quick while we have a little bit of time. First, let's go look at this one. And then I'll show you 24's. 24's Alliance score looked pretty nutty. It was pretty cool. But once again, they are pretty much a one alliance kingdom.
No había nada interesante, solo interesadas a quien desvestir. No sé si es amor o es
There you go. 21. Alliance.
Eres la oficial, baby, no remix. Todas tus amigas, ese y mi
So personal, total.
Todos necesitamos algún día ese feeling.
That can't be right.
Sonríe tu pelo,
No cross. There you go. There you go.
vete pa' que me bautices. Entre la luna y el sol, pega siento calor, yeah, yeah. Como una historia pa' que me deslice. Y el deslizado soy yo, como haciendo el amor, yeah, yeah. Es que estoy puesto pa' ti.
Why do Asians always have the strongest players? I don't know. I don't know. I'm brown. I know that they're very competitive, which is good. But I wouldn't say that's exclusively to Asians. But when you have countries that have a national sport is a video game, like that kind of like that should open like that tells you that they take it differently than we do, right? They have a national sport as a game. Do they make more money? So I've seen little different things. All right, here's the alliance. And then we'll flip over. All right, so the other one was, oh wait, hold on. I want to see, that way we have comparison. Here, alliance, more, alliance, cross, so 88. Hold on, before I forget, 88. I think they might be a little less than that, but it was pretty nutty for a smaller kingdom that most people don't even talk about. You want to see 42 verse 40? I don't think we care. It's already happened before. I think we just want good matchups. I don't think it necessarily matters. Ooh, close but no cigar. 81. With no Satesi. So I just wanted to show you all that. We are on 9. All right. 88 is Korean. So one that I'd be interested in watching is 98. I already showed, I know. I showed 25 before. I was talking about 24. That was the kingdom that I was showing. No, that was 24. What I was showing you there is 24 versus 11. And that was what 24's alliance scored. And then I went to my 25 account because I can't make one in 40 to show the 40 scores. That's all. I think we're 5 minutes away. All right. Let's go hang out for 5 minutes and we'll port back. Then I'm pretty sure the two big boys will port over and then we should be good. Nine is going to destroy 18. It won't even be close. It'll be interesting. I think I would say this. You ready? 18 beat 40 already. And I know a lot of people are gonna say, well, Satesi and okay, hey, that's cool. That's a point we can make. But the core of 40 really hasn't changed outside of those three big players. That's what I would say, right? And like I said, you know, people can say differently or whatever, you know, they want to say, but I haven't seen the players that came in. I know 3 of the 4 came from 25, which is fine. Like, that's nothing. I'm not saying that's not anything, right? But that's what I see, right? So the only real difference that I haven't seen is those 3 players, and 18 already beat 40 with all the other players outside of those 3. Nine is a top 5 kingdom. I think it depends on what you're talking about in regards to what. That's an interesting like conversation to have for sure though. I think they are in top 5, but where in the top 5 makes a big difference. You know what I mean? I think that varies for a lot of people. I think a lot of people wouldn't put 18 in the top 5, but the thing is 18 has beat a ton of teams that most people are putting in the top 5. You know, it's kind of difficult in that regard. I know a lot of people would want to say that 13 is better than 42, but the reality is this, right? There's only one kingdom that 13 has lost to, and they've lost to him twice. Right? So you can play, we can do like the back and forth and like that. You know what I mean? And I always love doing that kind of stuff. Like the woulda, shoulda, couldas. Like, it's not that anyone's right or anyone's wrong. It's just, it makes for good content and good conversation. Like, where do you put 21 in the mix? You know what I mean? Where would you put 21? Nishad, who would be in your top 5? I'm just wondering. Number 1 is 40. Okay, so Nishad, your number 1 is currently what, 6-4 in ME right now, the record? And against your number 2 that is currently 12-0, that has beat your number 1, has beat your number... Oh, doesn't even have 13 in there. Interesting. Okay. I don't think I could personally put a kingdom that is 6-4 as my number 1 kingdom in all of Age of Empires Mobile. Lizard, how's it going, buddy? After migration rankings, I think I need to see 40 beat somebody, a top tier kingdom first before I put them in top 1. They don't have the track record to take 1, in my opinion, right off the rip. I think if 40 goes and beats 13 and then beats, you know, they're beating quality like high powered kingdoms, then I think there's conversation there. But I don't personally think they're gonna beat them. I'll be honest with you. You want me to tell you what I think is going to happen? I think people understand that Satesi is the move and shaker of that crew. So when it comes to doing this kind of fighting, she's gonna rule, right? But I think what you're gonna start to notice is when it comes to the IC fights, you're gonna get 5 or 6 people. They're gonna focus her down, and then she will become a moot point inside of the IC. And that's the problem that comes with 40. If the 3 people are the only thing that are moving the needle for people, then it doesn't make a difference. If you told me that they got those 3 and then they got 50 new 60 million power players, then that starts moving the needle, right? Because the merits, everything starts moving. But if you remove all the merits, it tells the story otherwise. You know, that's the only way that I can kind of explain my point, right? I do get what a lot of people are hyped for, right? Because she brings a different dynamic, for sure. They have Angry also to fight together. Can't kill 10 marches maxed out. People were killing them in their previous kingdom. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say can't, because they were getting killed in their other kingdom. Was it a hard kill? Hell yeah, right. It's like hitting a fucking dump truck. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's fucking easy. You know, it was taking like 15 marches to take down, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. Like she was swiping out Storm like it was, you know, he was a wet paper towel. You know, but at the same token, look how they performed with her in the open field. You know what I mean? I think it also depends on the dynamic of your kingdom as well, right? Because I don't think 40 operates the same way that 25 operates. And I'm pretty confident about that. You know what I mean? So how does she operate well in that dynamic? You know what I mean? But yeah, I think it'll be an interesting conversation and topic for future dilemmas and all that kind of stuff. It'll be an interesting one. I want to see what the next stellar is going to look like. All right, we are already there. Let's go check it out. Let's see how we're lining up, fam. Okay, so we have 9 over here, 18 over here. Interesting how they're lining up. Let's see how they're lining up. So Storm is directly in the middle. So it looks like, okay. This is a different strategy right here. I like this. I think 9 is going to deliberately give up Cav Tower in favor of going Pike and solely holding Pike. I think they're also going to completely leave this open, and I think they're just going to wrap around right here. That way, if you see Trebs, right, the Trebs, it avoids this issue right here, which we saw, right? So it's going to avoid some of the things, some of the issues. Oh, that might be why too. Hello. Pulls the escalades. That could be an issue too. Hello. That's too much. The devs are looking at this and they're just like, oh yeah, boy. Oh yeah. That's funny. I wonder if they're gonna try to take him down. They're gonna try. This is where I'll tell you this. This is where I think 42 and a couple of other kingdoms would shine really well. If you try to pull this strat on 42, you get clapped. But it is a thing, though. This isn't the first time this has happened. It won't be the last time. This happened to us in 22, where they blocked these spots. I kind of don't mind the strategy, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't think you'll have enough time to take all these down in 30 minutes. Because they're only working on one right now. There's only 20 more to go. I feel bad for S20. They had a strong kingdom, but migration killed them. It is what it is, fam. You know what I mean? I think there was more than migration. I got love for some 20 members, right? But I wouldn't say migration was the reason why. I think it amplified the reason, but it wasn't the reason. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking, Malbec. I was thinking this strat we'd have to be prepared for too, because they're gonna 100% do it to 42. But I know that we've seen this enough, as we've streamed it enough, where seeing this is one of those things. I would also say this. There also comes a point where it doesn't really matter if you're right here or right here. So even if you get a couple of these and move over, you're still okay. I don't even think you really need all of them to go down. And there you go. They're starting to do it. It'll be interesting. They still got 24 minutes. So they'll probably clear a couple of them out. The thing I would like to see, right? Instead of doing that, what if you parked all 20 of them right in front of the pass? Right? If I parked all 20 of those in front of the pass, do you think that would be a better use of it or worse use of it? There's so many shit strategies that we could do. We could line up, we could triple layer escalades. You ready? Hear me out, chat. Look, let me cook. Let me cook, chat. What if we did circle walls of escalades, and then we did tiers, and then we did waves of walls of escalades? Literally just put like 3 or 4 right, or like 5 or 6 right here and line them up, make a wall, and then give it a little space, and then make another wall. Think of it like Clash of Clans. We're just gonna build fucking walls all over the place. What if we did it? You know? Don't shoot it down until you try it. You know what I mean? How annoying would that be? You have to clear out all the escalades before you can even touch the fucking pass. Hey. Don't knock it till we try it, okay? Hey. And then to make it even more toxic, what if we actually reinforce the escalades? Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm just looking to make the most toxic content ever, chat. I don't know about you, but when you see somebody do that next MEE, think of me. Think of me. I want you to think of me. Sorry, I'm reading fucking shit, dude. Sha-na-na-na-na-na out here, dude. He's too funny. Too fucking funny, man. I can't sometimes. Sometimes they're wild in Discord, man. It's fucking funny. I'm just crying. It's even better to be a bit distant. The corner dangerous for attackers. Nah, bro, I ain't smoking. We ain't smoking nothing. I don't smoke, actually. I'm that dude that would probably have like an asthma attack smoking anything. All right, 20 minutes till the there's Storm versus Ash. I think Ash is right here, right? I think, or did he die already? Send nudes. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, where was that when I needed it yesterday? Holy shit. Why is he running Leo primary? At that point, you might as well run Mansa primary. Whoa. Oh, it's because Home Dog didn't have... Oh my god, are they both running no gear? No way. Now we gotta be trolling, right? All right, let me see. See what we're looking like on the field. All right, we got yellows. Lots of marches here. Oh, they heard us. They heard us. They heard us in the chat. Ooh, daddy. See what we're looking like yellow wise. I'll be honest with you, chat. If y'all are looking at that, let's see how 18's looking. Okay, 18, I see you. There's a clear distinction though between the two, but because if you add all these into the mix after they clear all this out, this is gonna look like a wall of yellow just everywhere. So it'll be interesting to watch. This is the tail right here, right? If you have all these people here, right? If you have all these people here and you have this on the field, this is one of those situations where when people come and say just send one march, this is why I don't like that. Because when you look at this, you are almost having to guarantee that this one march right here is gonna kill 10 of these before it dies, or else you will lose this. And you have to be able to do that. There's no way that you can send this, right? Unless you're sending the one march that's gonna kill 10. If it's gonna kill 10, then cool. But if you're not, then you are gonna get, it's gonna be a wall of semen just all over your face. Just literally, look, just all over the place. Look at this, and here they come to bang them out over here by this tower. This is why for me, I'm a firm believer. Then I would rather have molar marches than not enough. Unless your march, like I said, unless your one march is gonna take out 10, then hey, you do that. But most people aren't going to have the ability to do that. They're going to get clapped by Storm Blessed or team killed by their own players before they even get to that point. It is what it is, right? I think everybody kind of has their own side to the coin, and that's okay. I think there's a group that will agree with me, and there's a group that will stand by the one march till the day they die, which is, hey, YOLO, do it. Do it, brother. Mm, 18 getting cooked, but 9 will let them take icy. I think they need points. I think it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. I think Malbec for sure. I think this is going to be an interesting one because 18 are no slouches. I'll be honest with you. They're no slouches. They're very organized. That's kind of playing with fire. I think they're going to get their points regardless if you're 9. I want to see this. Hold on, I want to check this out. Was I in the wrong one? No, I was in the right one. Son of a bitch. This one. That's what I want to see. Why is it showing me 42? I don't care about that. Oh, okay, because I had just entered 9. That's why. Come on, come on, come on. All right. So 15-6 is where they're at. Oh, yeah, they're not making that up. That's too much. They would have to make up quite a bit. That's shit. That's 3 billion or 3 million. Sorry, 3 million score and sell. I don't even think that's physically possible. Maybe if they zeroed their kingdoms out, maybe, but I still don't think 3 million is they'll get 1 million for winning, so that means they would have to get 2 million score from the fighting, which I don't even think that's possible. But hey, we're gonna find out together, chat. We'll scrub back to that. It was 15-6 and then 12-8 was what they were at. Line on line action. Rawr. They did maths already. Need to do 100 billion in the war stage plus the IC. That's it? 100? Oh, you're saying this needs to be 100 for the war stage. Well, I guess we'll see, right? Okay, okay. We'll keep our eyes on it then. All right. See, I love me some nerds. Look, here comes 9. Look at this. They do this. I will say this. 9 does this every single time. So if you play 9, you know this is coming. They usually will do this around 10 minutes and they start doing it and they go and hit your murder ball and then they die, reset, and then they come back one more time before the wall goes up and then they hit you again. They usually do this in at least 2 to 3 waves. Look, see, I'm not the only one, chat. Look at this. Don't yell at me. Don't at me. People were like, oh, Bobo's out here sieging again. Nah, bro, I was running away from that thick ass whale that was trying to hit me and I accidentally targeted somebody and then I got my cheeks clapped. So if anyone's gonna be mad, right, it's gonna be me. My poor Josephine, she is a shit can, but she got hammered. 1.8 million points from war stage plus 1 million from taking IC. So that means well, I know winning MEE gives you 100 mil, or gives you 100 mil, gives you 1 mil score. So they just need the 100 within the war stage, and then that's gonna be pretty tough. They would have need to get quite a bigger percentage, and that this will be interesting though from here. If it was me, right, here's the strat. If you're 9, do you even touch this? Or do you just try to stretch this bitch out as far as you can? You know what I mean? Instead of actually trying to, like, you take the walls down just to run, but are you even trying to, like, even touch the Imperial City? At that point, I think you almost want to be able to rally and double rally and triple rally. I also could see a way where... Malbec, do you think you earn more points being in garrison or being in rally? From an alliance perspective, from a team perspective. I feel like you get more in garrison because you have the more opportunity for multiple rallies at one time. But I'm also not 100% sure. I feel like that would be it, but... Because at that point, what you could technically do, right, if you're 9, is XAI could take it, hold it for 40 minutes, and then let TR take it, and then it resets the timer, and then XAI takes it, and then TR takes it, and you can just literally keep rotating between your own kingdom. You don't ever need to actually let them take it. You're at shoot. Oh, there's more 18. There we go. Okay. Starting to come out now. I like it. I like it. Jesus Christ. How far did they make it? Oh, I think they made it, chat. Oh yeah, they're doing... Actually, never mind. Never mind. So yeah, they'll get two of them, I think, out of all of them. Can I check Stellar Glory ranks? Yeah. Oh, that's cute. I would never say never, fam. I would never say never. Just because we haven't seen it doesn't mean it can't be done. What 9 needs is 18 to make a lot of rallies, like a lot, and let S18 have the IC and constantly hit them like we did when we cleaned the field and the rallies cleaning them. Yeah. I think, wasn't that what happened, Malbec, with, I don't even remember. Do you remember the scores for War Stage? Thank you, Pakistan. Do you remember the scores for 27 and 9? Wasn't they were both over 100, but I don't remember if that was solely for War Stage. I think they were both over 100, right? King Arthur spotted.
Me robaste demasiado, bailando en mi mente todavía no he pagado. Bájalo, bájalo pa' mí, tíralo, tíralo vacía. Sundress, God bless, let you shine on my love, my love. Volviendo loco en mi mente, yo no sé lo que pasó. corriente. Saca la botella, cambia el ambiente. Baby, no me
All right, here they come.
Tú sabes que te gusta muy caliente. Y baby, cuando bailas, moviendo suavecito, yo me quedo callado. Baby, estoy perdido. Y eso se acabó. Y eso se acabó. Bailando por la noche sin quiero. Y eso se acabó. Y eso se acabó.
Can we let Storm know, or he hates us too much? Let him know what. Somebody, Malbec said that they already did the math, that it is possible. Well, you get points. You get points for ME, and I'm not talking about the I'm not talking about the mill that you get for winning. Yeah, I know Trojan's going on. I'm not gonna. I'm busy. They know probably what they need. Yeah. All right, here comes the first crash in, which, like I told you, is usually about 5 minutes, 5 to 7 before. And if they get clean, then they reset and redo it. But they know that all the siege marches get parked there, so that's why they crash down. It's just easy dubs and clear out. Yeah, chat. Let's talk about that again, chat. You know what I mean? The game can't even generate it fast enough. And that's because they moved everybody too. Most of these are deads running back. Not even, I wish you could filter it based on actual marches, not deads. It's like dead. Almost half of these are dead marches marching home. And here comes the wraparound. Look at this up here too. Dang, that's pretty tough. Make sure to do me a favor, fam. If y'all are enjoying the content, don't forget, smash that like button on the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate all the love y'all been showing, and thank y'all again for coming and hanging out today. I'm ready for some rallies, boys. I'm ready for some rallies. Ready for some rallies. Absolute bangers out here. Bangers and beans. Bangers and beans. Wildin', yeah. That's gonna be an absolute. Chorizos. Oh, there you go. They finally cleared them out a little bit. Let's see if they push again. So we are getting to the point where I think yeah, 3 seconds. It's gonna start coming. Here we goes. Here we go, Siege. We're gonna keep our eyes on it. Here comes Storm. Storm does this a lot too, where he'll crash through. just to kind of feed some KP. You know what I mean? Get a little juice. Get a little juice action here. All right, so we're at 1.3. Oh God. Shit. Ooh, daddy, look at that. My God. Oh yeah. No, way, way, way different. God damn. And that probably has to do more with the sieges not being there anymore, because look how it's dropping real quick now. It probably had more to do with the fact that they went and wiped all the sieges out before the wall. This is one of those reasons why parking sieges, like siege marches in the front so early, is probably not the greatest of plans, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? All right, they got in. Ooh, daddy, look at this. Charge! Dude, this is the best part. This by far is my favorite part of IC, is this. It's just when people just come in nuts and butts and they're just literally, I say that a lot, so get used to it. And they're just running through the IC and you just see that first initial clash of just pure chaos is the most amazing feeling. That's the best part of this whole thing, is seeing that first initial clash of just the nuts and butts, just people just bloop. You know what I mean? That's the best part to me. What's y'all's favorite part in ME in the whole mode so far? That one moment right there is my favorite. I know some people like taxis, some people like seeing that kind of stuff. I just love that moment, that one moment, because you can't replicate that. You really, really can't. Just the walls are coming down and everyone's just, you know, we're yelling in comms like, hurry the fuck up, like hurry up and go and hit it. Like, are we getting it? Are we not? Like, fuck, are we cooked? Are we about to get slaughtered? Like, dude, it's amazing. It's a great feeling. I don't even know if they're going to be able to get close enough to touch this. Look at this. I think if it was me, I would wrap around through here and hit him right here. But I think they're just trying to clear out mid. Ooh, chat, this is going to be rough. So TR got Cav Tower. They should have Pike. And TR has sword as well. So TFO, not even, I don't even think that's the main alliance, is it? TFO? Yeah, they're not even the main alliance have that tower. Ooh, daddy. Oh. Oh. Do y'all think 40 is beating that? Put 1 in the chat if you say yes, put 2 if you say no. Is 40 beating this? And now they're pretty much cleared out. This is where all the fights will be at now. Why did the wall reappear? What the fuck? Zoom in. Whatever. I swear, this game sometimes just drives me nuts. I was like, why did the wall reappear? Who knows? But now it's here. All right, so we're pushing out right now. I wonder if they, you know, if I had to take a guess, I think they're just gonna end it as fast as they can, with the understanding that they know the next KVK mode is coming up in 2 days, 3 days. For them to get 100 mil, they'd have to zero out probably a ton of players. So I think they're just trying to get it over with. I don't think they're going to string this along. That would be my guess. Because if they were, they wouldn't be pushing this hard. They're going to push pretty deep. This is my first time seeing 18, so I don't know if they do a ton of taxis or they're mainly field or what they are. So this is where the interesting part's going to come in. If y'all know, let me know. That way I know what to keep an eye out for. Based on field, I feel like they're going to have to do taxis 100%. The difficult part is, right, you can't do taxis while this is up. You can't do taxis while that's up. Is it Bape? Is that how you pronounce it? Thank you for subscribing to the channel, bud. I appreciate you. Welcome to the Burrito Gang, my friend. All right. Well, that was a clean right there. Guess well, let's poke out of these bushes real quick and see what's going on. Bro, we're still sending Josephine. Oof. Oof, daddy. The DEA is on to them. Let me see. Malbec. I mean, the taxi compilation we did against 9 was most epic. I've seen everyone was shocked. It's the difference compared to other servers' average taxi rallies. Not the same. Plus 40 full rallies versus 4 or 5. Yeah. Y'all also aren't doing, I think the other difference, Malbec, that I would say is 42 doesn't just do one rally with taxis. That's the difference that I always tell everybody. Like, yes, can a kingdom do a single rally with 4 taxis? Sure. Can you coordinate between 3 different alliances to launch at 3 different times with 6 to 7 additional taxis? That's where we're getting like in a whole other realm of strategy, right? Anybody can launch one rally with 4 taxis. Not all kingdoms can launch triple rallies with 5 to 6 taxis in coordination so that they hit at the correct times with the correct, like that's a whole other level that I think a lot of people sleep on. And at the same token, it's like, well, then sleep on it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a... Are they gonna take this? Let me see. Yeah, they're gonna need to rally this. Take it down. Dude, look how... Dude, they're so desperate for this. What the hell? They're just absolutely feeding. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh. Oh. Zenin, word just came from AOEM now. Second Alliance insisting no farm hits, otherwise they won't help in our kingdom in KVK. That kind of makes sense. I'll be honest with you. Y'all are going to need a lot of resources. I'll be honest with you, Zenin. You're going to need a shit ton of resources. So y'all, like tile hitting, like if people want a war, we made that pact originally too. Because tile hitting, you take deads. So it's like, if you can't farm, then you can't fight. That's the issue. That's why like people will put in those rules, because if you're going to need a ton of resources. I think I used like 80 million of each yesterday. Bro, what are we doing? We're just coming out here trying to zero the rally. They're just going to reset a new rally. Huh? Huh? At least get some Krakens to come and swarm it. You know what I mean? Like these poor guys. These poor guys are just absolutely throwing right here. What in the hell? Dude, what is going on here? At least send, you know, send Storm. Just send it one time, he would have cleared all this out. All these poor guys, these poor souls are taking monster deads. This is wild. What is going on? And they still haven't taken it down. What are they sending? T1s? This has to be T1s, right? Because that red marker, the red health bar, bro, there's no reason it should be clapping this hard. We're watching 9 swarm down the 18 rally that's trying to open up the pass so they can start doing taxi rallies, and these marchers are getting smashed. Good Lord. Good Lord. Just reset. Let it, just pump that out. Send it again. Send it again. Holy shit. Right? Just send it again. Fuck it. If they're gonna swarm that, man, they're gonna swarm anything. Good. Leave them there. You're almost there. Whew. Reset. 5 minutes. All right, hold on. Let me see if it will fix this thing. That's gonna drive me nuts, that wall. Hold on, let me get in here, and then once I reload, it should pull the wall back down. Stormbless. Oh, dude, this guy is just trying to hero play this. Oh, no. Oh. Ew. Should have moved to the opposite side of enemy instead of breaking gates. Problem solved. True. Very true. To be honest. That would be a good call. Very, very true. See, that's what we ended up doing. When the opponent did that, where they killed the 2 rows, we just ported behind it. We didn't even care. We didn't even care. We just literally, that's all we did was just teleport behind them. All right, we got a nice little fight coming through. This guy is just sending just to see. Oh my god, look, it's Ash. Dude, it's Ash. Please tell me Ash is not about to try to 5 march this. I wonder if he's gonna try to 5 march it. We're gonna stay here because I saw some Ash marches. There's Ash. Okay, so Ash is right here. There he goes. Megalodon. Oh, see, they're focusing him down. I don't think that means he's gonna swarm. Oh, dude, this is gonna hurt. How did he get so deep? Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, God. Dude, he's clearing out the field by himself. What is he using? What an absolute unit. What the hell? This is Juan. Juan's in the field right now. This guy could be a problem. You know what I mean? Nobody called off the dogs. They were just like, keep hitting them, bro. You're going to get good reports. You got him. Nailed it. This is one of those situations you would just mark her because of this, chat. Look, just mark her right here. Go away. Run away. There's literally 3 markers, right? There's literally 3 marches right here. Run away. Run now. Run immediately. Bro, I haven't seen a single as we spoke. S18. Oh no, dude. Yeah. Oh, I guess they're sending them to the towers. Would be my guess. I think this is going to the tower, right? It's either going to the tower or they're going to the walls. 6 minutes march. Oh, yeah, this is going to that far tower. Ooh, daddy. Did y'all expect this from 9? Those of y'all that are in chat. Oh, okay. So TFO handled that. Bro, what are we doing here? It's absolutely throwing out here with Darius Prime. The DEA coming with some suspect marches. Somebody needs to check them. This guy's just farming all these poor souls up here on the top. He's just farming that KP right now. Shit, this might be over before it even began, chat. They might have, it might get like 1 pop at this thing, being honest. Based on what I'm seeing right now, I don't know if they're gonna have, enough people to send anything to this. Shit, if it was me, I'll be honest with you. If it was me, if I was S18, I'd be sending a solo rally to come hit this thing. And then you can send MSY to send from the other side and hit it from both sides. At that point, you might as well, right? You got nothing to lose. You can't really send anything to Imperial, or you can, but you don't have the field to really push, and you can't do taxis. Or you start moving everyone over here, but that call would need to be made already. And then you start sending to this. I don't really know. I don't really know what the play would be on that side. I feel like I would rather do this one than do this one personally, because I don't want 9 to have the ability to do taxis. I feel like that's what I would do. If S9 want to win Stellar, they should retreat. S9 strong. It'll kill 42. I think everybody thinks they kill 42 until they get killed. And in some cases multiple times, you know what I mean? I think everybody says that. Yeah, they should be milking right now. Let's look at the scores real quick. Let me see. Bro, are they thirsty? Oh, I thought they were hitting the rally. I was like, no shot, right? I can tell you that Storm did swarm rallies last time. They had a kingdom that was similar to this. So let's see. See, them taking out Ash right here is actually a big deal because then there's nobody to march with the rally. Yeah, they should be. No server can dominate 18 like this. Well, to be honest with you, most large kingdoms that have open field fighting instead of taxi rallies look like this, so it's not a surprise. I think what you're seeing right now is the difference between having a kingdom with multiple fighting alliances and a kingdom that has 1.5. Believe it or not, 18 is actually bringing this point gap. Not very bad. I thought this was going to be way worse, and it's not. 30, 33. Let's look at rankings real quick. Ash should be on top. Yeah, 4, 2, 9. Storm's 1, 8. Ali 1, 1. Alliance is 15, 12, 7. Let's see this rally real quick. Let's see how it does. Actually, it's going for the wall, I think. Purple with the thick burrito, baby. Yeah. Oh, here comes. Look. Jesus Christ, on a motorbike, bro. So they were doing what we suggested, where they just double rally to try to clear this out instead of having to relocate everybody, because that's a lot of wasted coins if we got to do that. But bro, look at the deaths. Oh my god, dude. It's not even like, bro, it's not that real. It's not that real. They're just absolutely they're just zeroing themselves out. This is wild, dude. Let's zoom in. Let's get this in 10K, bro. Oh my god. Jesus, motor. Oh my god. These aren't whales swarming, Purple. That's the thing. These aren't whales. Now we still got the other one coming from the other side, chat. Should be. Oh, they did swarm it. Look, they are swarming at DJ. DJ's zeroing out his marches. Oof. Yeah, S9 committed. Yeah, they're committed to this. They are full sending at this point. They know the importance of the gate. They learn well. Yeah. Here comes Storm. There you go. Storm should clear it out. There it is. Bite. I love this. I love this so much. I think they're just doing it just to trigger them now, Chad. They're just sending random taxis just to farm them. Oh no. It's not even going to the wall. It's not even going to the wall. They're literally just sending troll taxis at this point. This isn't even going to the wall. Oh no! Oh no! We lost it! Stupid blue stacks. No, I need to see this. Oh man, this is too good. They don't even need to. What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't even think this is coming to the wall. Oh my God. It's not even coming to the wall. Life alert. Somebody hit the life alert button. Good God. Whoo, daddy. Shit, I would be sending purple. You know what we would be doing, fam? We'd be sending like 17 of those just to try to farm out a bunch of kills. Hey, maybe that's the new meta, chat. We just send those out and hopefully they hit them. And then you got a bunch of T7s in there and just racking up the kills. Now that we know they'll swarm them all, you know what I mean? Like, you could be farming those T5, T6 as they're swarming. Jesus Christ, bro. Oh, we got a nice little death right here, but it's all right. It's all right. Wait, hold up. Let me cook. Oh shit. Nah, S18 actually seemed like they were doing pretty decent there. I didn't see it, but hey, they got something on target. That's better than nothing. But that's a hard play when you can't do taxis. That's the issue. That's a hard thing to do when you can't do taxis and you can't own the field. I think they've already committed so much on to keeping this layout. I think it might be too late for them to switch over and focus on this one. It's getting pretty wild, man. This is pretty good. I like this.
Cuando no contestaba, baby, acuérdate que en esos días fríos te serví de abrigo. Me mataste por dentro tú diciéndome mejor amigo. Cuando no contestaba, baby, acuérdate que yo sé que tu lágrima lloré contigo. Me mataste por dentro tú diciéndome mejor amigo. Ahora tengo lo que yo de niño quise. Todos quieren un pedazo de lo que hice. Me gozo sin joder como mamá dice. Mi
They sent another one. Oh no, this one's coming to the tower, right? Oh, okay. Whew. It's like, what in the hell? Oh, spotted. This is the most entertaining part of the whole thing. They're just coming out of the fog. What the hell? Hell yeah. This is looking like Gladiator. It's just feeling like straight Gladiator in here. These guys are wild, bro. Look at this. It's getting sent to absolute Jesus here. Yeah, 9 is dominating them. But they're just, look at what they're swarming with, though. God damn. Nobody told them, hold up, cuz. Hold up. Don't swarm with your Josephine. Hold up. Let them cook. You know what I mean? Like, this brother over here with the shit Josephine is just like, you know what? Let me cook, brother. Let me fucking cook with the Darius. Oh my God. Guan Prime. This is funny as shit, though. I'm not gonna lie. They're getting absolutely blasted. Look at all these dead marches. Just holy shit. At least swarm with like some quality or something. Like, fuck. Everyone's like, all right, I'm sending in my Josephine. We're totally good. We're locked in. We're ready to rock. I brought my Joan of Arc. We're good, brother. We got this. Roger, 10-9er. We're locking in, boys. Here, I got my Cleo Prime in here. We are cooking right now. Look at this. Look at this, dude. The absolute. Oh my God, dude. Let's put. Hold up. We gotta. This is getting out of control here, chat. This is getting out of control here. We got to take a moment of silence. A moment of silence for all those dead homies out in the streets. They didn't even need to hit this one, but they did anyways. Jesus Christ. Look, here comes another bait. Another bait. You get him, Josephine. Come on, put some work into it. Oh, shit. Damn. Getting absolute milked out here, chat. Dude, please tell me they break this off and reinforce the rally. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. Just break it. Just disband it. Boom, fill up the rally. We got this. We got this, chat. Look. Come on. Come on, boys. We got this. Disband it. Get in. Get in. This is all we need. What are we doing? Hop out. Hop out and reinforce. Fuck. No. No. Oh, that was their shot. That was their shot right there. That was their shot. They could have just disbanded and retopped it up. GG's. Just tuned in. Yeah, they're dominant pretty. It's looking pretty dicey. I'm not gonna lie. This is brutal. Yeah, dude, this is free kills all over the board. They still haven't killed it, bro. What is going on? Oh my God. She brought, how fast can they, dude, please tell me they reinforce this. Come on. This is insane if you don't reinforce this. Somebody needs to be in Discord yelling at them like, brother, cancel and reinforce. They would legitimately probably knock this down if they would just reinforce this. Bro, look at the amount. Somebody cue up the FBI meme because, brother, this is straight. The DEA are dropping the ball here. Oh, no. Please swarm this one. Please swarm it. Please swarm it. They got the swarm fever. They got the swarm fever, chat. Look at this. This is so sad. It's been 7 hours. And then they disband it. Oh, no. Who the fuck was asleep? What? You might as well have just stayed together. At that point, why would you disband it? Oh, no. Somebody was in the 5th dimension there. No way. S18 launching trebs and rams from the back. Oh, the points looking. Yeah, we can look at the points here in a second. But I think they got a nice gap in prep. That's true. Score. The third alliance forming a rally. Bro, it's just wild, dude. Just absolutely cooked. Just absolutely cooked, bro. This is so funny. All right, let me look at score real quick. $14-3. Okay, let's look at the other. That is right there. That's where we're at right now. 71-68. 41 million score right now in the stage. At this point, we're already committed to it, chat. You might as well. Might as well. Look at the rankings, dude. Dude, that wall, if we could make a meme, legitimately, the wall, the MSY rally is the #1 point leader in this whole thing. Because it's just absolutely cooking that poor alliance. Watch DA not even be in like the top 5. Somebody, y'all know the Batman? Y'all know the Batman where the guy's like, the butler, where the butler's just, that's, after all that swarming and death, they're still #6. Oh man, you just can't make this stuff up. You just can't make this stuff up. This is wild. Just can't make this stuff up. Dude, DEA might have zeroed themselves, but it was pretty for the memes. Oh, spotted. Let me cook. Right, here we go, chat. Let me cook. They're at 37 minutes right now on IC. I feel like Storm or DJ are gonna come and swarm this thing. Let's see. I'll click on it and check how they're doing trade-wise. It looks like XAI are doing pretty good though. And with nobody to reinforce 18, man, it's gonna be kind of hard. See, 18's doing a great job. The problem is they have nobody to reinforce. Look at Ash. Ooh. Now the rally's doubled up. So see, if they could get reinforcements, dude, 18 would be pretty solid, but they can't get taxis. Can't get taxis through. They're doing 3-1 right now. Almost 4-1. Here we go. Dude, they're doing actually a fantastic job in this one. The problem is, let's zoom out real quick. I want to see if they have any people. Okay, so they're basically just jolting in there. They're just like nuts and butts. Let's all just run in there and fill it up. Whatever you can put it in. That's basically what it turned into. That's when you start seeing Joan in here. Oh Lord, we don't send that. 6 million eliminations to 2 in favor of 18. The difference is they're having to run through the meat grinder before they get in. I want to see if the MSY ones are coming out. You gotta keep our eyes out for that, chat. That shit's funny. That might be the best part of this whole MEE is watching that happen. Oh, look, they're topped up pretty good. That's nice. Once S18, or not 18. Look at Ash out here hitting reinforcements. Okay, I like that. Oh no, he's swarming it. Oh, daddy. Oh, daddy. Yeah, boy. Ooh, he said, hold my beer, bro. Hold my beer. So here's the thing with Satesi. When she would do this, the problem isn't this. The problem is the second Ash's marches go down, you have to hold this for at least 2.5 minutes for his marches to come back. If you can't, then you're cooked. See, there went his marches. Now the rally is topped up. We might have a good shot, chat. We might have a good shot. Let me see. Let me see. 11! 11 to 4. Oh, come on, boys. You can do it. MSY, launch all the rallies. Go, go, go. Go to the wall. Everybody send. 13 to 5. Ooh, daddy. Let him cook. Let him cook. Oh, here comes Storm. Oh, they're going to use this as the one taxi that's going to the wall. Let's see. They might be able to bait him. Look at Blessed. Oh, Blessed. They should cancel this and just go into the rally at this point. The rally, keeping the rally alive in this situation is more important than the wall, because it's going to give Ash enough time. Give Ash enough time to get his marches back over here. Oh yeah, they did some. Yeah, there you go. That was good. That was good. Oh yeah, boys, we're cooking. We're cooking. All right, let's look. Let's look. Let's look. Oh, do you see the difference though? Look. 718, but now the Ash's march isn't here anymore. It slowed. It slowed. Right now we're looking 8 to 18 because his Lubu isn't in here anymore. This is looking pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, let's zoom out real quick. I want to see if they're rallying the wall again. Okay, they haven't set rallies. They should. MSY should be launching those. It would be their best bet. Look at this. Yes. Bring in the forces. Bring them all. Yes, I like this. I like this from 18. This is straight vibes right here, fam. I love this. This is one of those, like, we're coming, right? This is probably their one shot to do this, is this right here. Because of the timing, there's only 17 minutes left. This is probably their shot right here. We got to get Ash's march back in here. I don't think his march is back yet. Oh no. It's dipping. It's dipping. It's dipping. Oh, this next spurt. I don't know if this rally's gonna last long enough. I don't know if it's gonna last long enough. Hold! Hold! Hold the line! Chat, put 1 in the chat if you think 18's gonna hold it. And they're gonna take it. Push 2 in the chat if you think 9 has this locked and it's GG's. 23-13. Oh, they're swarming it. They're swarming it. It's going down. It's going down. Can they get in there to reinforce fast enough? Oh, I saw a little piece. Come on, boys. Run. Run. No. No. Oh, man. That was the push right there. I don't think they got another one of those. That was the push right there. But you see what I'm saying about, see, look, Ash literally just got there. And that's the difficulty, right? The difficulty is literally those 2.5 minutes of when the whale that swarms goes down. If you can clear it out before they come back, it's chalk. You just rinse and repeat nonstop. That's why I kept telling everybody, like, Satesi is great, right? But we've seen the rally plus the swarm, right? When did it fail? It failed the moment that Satesi's marches died is when everything went to shit. So if you can survive with her swarm after her marches are dead, you're cooked. Unless you can duplicate, you know, and have 5 Satesis, then maybe, but most people aren't. See, now Ash literally just got here. He'll probably YOLO one more time, I venture to say, and then go from there. Well, either that or he's just gonna kill everybody's marches sitting here AFK. One more chance, yeah. I like what Ash is doing here, though. See, I feel like this is what Ash should have been doing, maybe. Instead of the swarm, when the rally was in, then he should have been killing all the marches that are reinforcing. But homie's all by himself out here in the streets, boys. Like, DJ's trying to focus him. DJ's gonna get slapped. But they see the importance of it, right? He's gonna take out a huge portion of people that are standing here in the middle. Oh, we're missing it. No. Yes. Yes. Dude, they're hitting him with it. Yes. Go. Go. You can do it. MSY, you can do it. Come on. All right, chat. We need them to do this. We need them. We're rooting for MSY right now. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on. Dude, they're swarming the wrong rally. They're swarming the wrong one. Look, they reinforced. Oh, it's so good. We did it, MSY. We did it. We fucking did it. Yes. We did it. They won MEE right there, chat. They did it. They fucking did it. We knew it. We knew they could do it. DEA. Fail. Failed. They fucking did it, chat. We tore the wall down. We tore the wall down. Everyone launch taxis immediately. Launch, launch, launch. They got like one really good taxi rally push here. You got one really good taxi rally push. Oh, this is gonna be real interesting. It's gonna be real interesting, chat. If we can get an S18 rally on this and then get Ash to clear out reinforcements instead of Swarm, I think they have a good shot. If we can get an MSY rally on it, then that might be even better. Oh, shit. They got to pull a 42 move. Yeah, just YOLO. Just yeet and delete, boys. It's all right. You got one last shot at this. One last shot. So you're saying there's a chance. Pelone. Just launched 27 taxi rallies and let's go. Let's fucking cook. Everyone put in your King Arthurs and your Lubus and your primary. That way if they swarm it, they're gonna get absolutely wrecked. Oh God, the coordination on this has to be real though. Got 10 minutes left, chat. 18 has one more shot at this. One more shot, one more. Dude, Purpo, I'm so excited that MSY took the wall down, dude. That makes me happy. It makes me smile deep inside. We've been watching them just absolutely milk the shit out of DEA all match, so this is a whole vibe in itself. Makes it totally worth it. I'm telling you right now, it makes it totally worth it. They won because of that. All right, we got 9 minutes. I'm waiting to see. This is what the field looks like right now. I feel like they're all pulling back to launch into taxis. I feel like that's what it is. You'll probably see Ash. You'll probably see Ash march up with them. But oh, he went to 18. Okay, he was one of our 20 players. He was one of our 20 players. One of our Turkish boys. Here's what the field looks like, chat. Oh, I was once a young warthog. Jesus Christ, on a motorbike, that's a lot of yellow. Hey chat, y'all know what Bulbo, you know what I would be yelling right now, right? You know what I would be yelling right now, right? If I was on 9. Y'all already know. You already know. They did launch, yeah. Oh, look, Ash is kind of far ahead. I don't know if I necessarily like that. Ash needs to be protecting the rally, not the other way around. I think Ash might be too far ahead, to be honest with you. Oh, TFO launched their rally. Okay, interesting. Do we have anything else? Question mark. Oh, bro, are we just marching? I think they're just marching up, chat. I'm not a huge fan. Ooh, shit. It's gonna be rough. I think Ash will be dead by the time he gets to the middle. That would be the play, though. You call Ash out and you tell everyone just kill Ash. Call it, make it, like that should be the call. Because if Ash makes it to the middle, it's cooked. You're gonna take shit trades, but you just clear him out. He's the one that you gotta focus on, nobody else. Bro, I don't see... Oh, dude, that is way too much spacing. Oh, that's too much. Oh, these aren't even going. TFO has theirs. Where are the S18 ones? Or are they just not showing? Maybe they're not showing. Yeah, here they are, dude. Ooh. I'm not a huge fan. That's a pretty big gap right there. See, Storm is probably, if I had to guess, Storm is gonna knock this rally down halfway and then let the garrison kill the rest of it because of how badly spaced this is. He did that the last time, where he would march, he would kill the rally off deep enough to where the garrison will knock it out. Cluck, cluck. Yeah. That's a bit too late. Yeah, it's a bit late. If I saw they were spaced out like that and I had a player like Storm, the call would be, hey, lower this down halfway. They have no real way of reinforcing it, and then let the garrison clean it out before any taxi rallies even handle it. And that's GG's. They're gonna let him hit. All right, we got 4 minutes and 50 seconds left. Can we get it done? Can they get it done? I'll zoom out here in a minute to see where these taxis are once it starts hitting. All right, TFO once they start hitting. 18. Oh, bro, homie is just swarming with his King Arthur. Ooh, oh yeah, look how bad that's going. Oh no. And by bad, I mean like it's getting good trades, but they don't have people to reinforce this. Oh yeah, this is going down. And dead. That's a GG's right there. That's a GG's right there. Yeah, TFO should have been supplementary. Look, the rallies are still so far behind, bro. I think I'll be honest. I think that was one of those panic. I'm not even sure if 18 even expected to take the wall down. I think it was like a last minute, like, oh fuck, we have 2 minutes to figure this out. What are we doing? Okay, like pressure type situation. And they just weren't ready. Oh, they just weren't ready for it. It's unfortunate. Right. I'm not sure if they were really ready. In these moments needed to be cold-minded. Yeah. It's a tough thing, right? And like I don't know if I can handle that, right? But the players that are really good at handling it do well at handling it, right? But I don't think they were like, at that point in the match, they were probably like, yeah, we're not getting the wall taken down. What are we doing? And then MSY took it down like, oh shit, our whole plan got cooked. Like, what are we doing now? Okay, well, okay. And then they're like, all right, just launch. And then they didn't coordinate like the timing of when they were supposed to go. That extra probably minute to coordinate that would have made all the difference. Chad, how salty would y'all be? How salty would y'all be if XAY jumped out of this and gave it to TR and they reset this whole thing at like 59 minutes? How salty would y'all be, Chad, if they did that? Alfredo pasta with eggs and avocado and mocha. Breakfast was good. Hell yeah, bud. I'm glad for you, bud. So Ash is swarming it. He's gonna get wrecked doing it, but it should be. The sun will come up again, my friend. All right, unless they give it away, this should be GG's. 1 minute left. We'll just leave it here. in case any sneaky links happen. That way we see it, but 45 seconds, this is a GG's. But I am ready for some food. 20 seconds, boys. 20 seconds. And here it goes. Here it goes. GG's, ladies and gentlemen. Server 9 takes out server 18. An absolute bloodbath. It was very fun to watch, and my music literally kicked off at the exact moment that it ended. Yeah, it was a one and done cap. Once they touched it, that thing did not come out of their possession. Let's look and see what the score looks like real quick. Let me put on the music. Give me 1 second. There. All right. Let's look at the score. Let's see how that went. 93.2 to 66. Oh God. Somebody go and oof. Chat. Oof. All right, somebody go hit a tree or go, you know, go just kill off something. Oh, there we go. Whew. Whew. I was a little worried there. That's the second time in 2 days this has happened. Second time. Knock on wood. Throw some holy water at me, chat. Fuck. Rankings. Here we go. Personal. Ash. Storm 2.4. Ali. Damn. Bro, they had a supporting cast there. Woo, daddy. That's what you need right there. Oh no, the DEA passed them up. Oh no. Damn it. They got him. They got him. All right, boys, let's look at their ranks real quick, because I know y'all like asking about it. Here is the ranks. All right, power. 816247. Hey, that was a GG's, boys. That was a fantastic showing. And yeah, that was pretty wild. Dude, look at that. Oh my God. They might, I don't think, hold on. That's the one thing I didn't check. Let me see real quick. $13.7. Yeah, no, they're not getting it. They would have to do a whole extra million score to have a shot of doing that. All right, fam. All right, fam. Hey, I appreciate all the love and support y'all been showing us. I thank you again. Before y'all head out, do me a monster favor. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. That's how I gauge what content y'all want to see more of. So thank you again for all the love this weekend. I hope y'all had a fantastic time and enjoyed the watch parties and the cast and the streams and all that kind of stuff. Look forward to doing many, many more. I need to cut some videos, do all that kind of stuff this week. And we do have the new Golden Expedition mode that's going to be coming out. So look forward to seeing that. I'm not sure exactly how much I'm going to be in that one, just because that one is like, I would say this is like a whale Kraken KVK. So maybe we'll stream some, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure out what we're going to do. And I hope you'll have a fantastic rest of your day, rest of your night, and a great start to your week. And Burrito Gang, we'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.